At a time when people are hungry for good news, if you had asked me if anyone would make an uproar over a company giving away free glazed donuts, I would have said, nah, surely not. Obviously, I would have been wrong. So is the outrage warranted, or is it just belly aching? I need to think. If you haven't heard, Krispy Kreme is allowing everyone who has been vaccinated to get a free glazed donut every day for the rest of the year. If you haven't been vaccinated, you can still get a free donut and coffee every Monday through May 24th. Apparently, some people are upset for several alleged reasons. 1, it discriminates against people who don't get the vaccine. 2, and more sinisterly, Krispy Kreme is trying to coerce people to get it via propaganda. And 3, it promotes eating a donut a day, which can lead to increased weight. Full disclosure, I cannot definitively say that Krispy Kreme is not part of some sinister cabal intent on world domination via donuts. However, if this is propaganda, then anyone who expresses an opinion on any political or social issue is engaging in propaganda. And at that point, the word is meaningless. Which brings me to discrimination. Have we progressed so far in creating an inclusive culture that we have to look into the dark crevices of free donuts and vaccination bias to find oppression? We just had this big issue about whether a bakery has to bake cakes for gay couples. I assume everyone who finds Krispy Kreme's offer discriminatory also finds the "I ain't baking cakes for the gays" people 100% discriminatory. And just to head off the inevitable question, so Howard, does this mean you support people not baking cakes for gay people? Nope. But if a bakery wants to give away free cakes to heterosexual couples, I'm not sure I'd get too worked up about it. Conversely, I wouldn't get worked up if a bakery wanted to give away free cakes to gay couples. A private business giving away free non-essentials is basically a donation to a cause. But the bakery should still have to sell to gay couples, and Krispy Kreme should, and does, still have to sell to non-vaccinated people. Interestingly, Krispy Kreme celebrates Talk Like a Pirate Day by giving away a free donut to people who talk or dress like a pirate. I assume I just missed the backlash of people who felt discriminated against because they refuse to support pirate culture or simply can't speak or dress like a pirate. Having pointed this out, I fully expect the outrage this year. Much like propaganda, we overuse the word discrimination and dilute its meaning. And finally, about those weight gain concerns. At the risk of exposing myself to accusations of fat shaming, really? Your concern seems ill-conceived. If your concern is for those you deem to already have an unhealthy diet and weight problem, does the offer really change anything about how they eat? If your concern is for those you deem to have a healthy diet, do you think this will motivate them to give that up? Few people are going to change their routine and go out of their way every day for a single free donut, especially just a regular old glazed donut. Unless, of course, Krispy Kreme is part of an evil cabal and they are lacing their donuts with a highly addictive narcotic for nefarious purposes. I have not drug tested their glazed donuts, so I cannot definitively say they are not doing that. Oh, and if someone is vaccinated and they already go to a donut shop every day, kudos to them for being able to score free donuts. The uproar over discrimination and propaganda is an example of the faux victimization I explored in last week's episode. And the notion that it will have any real impact on anyone's diet is simply an exercise in creating a what-if scenario that has as much likelihood of coming to pass as me asking, what if I won $100,000? Until next time.